Hi there everyone, I'd like to welcome you all to my Lenovo X-230 review. As you can see, I've listed my specs right there. I have the i5-3210 Ivy Bridge processor, 3rd generation. The Intel HD 4000 graphics, that's the standard integrated graphics that comes with your Ivy Bridge processor. We have your 320 gigabyte, 7200 RPM hard drive. I was gonna settle for the 500 gigabytes, but since it was 5400 RPM, I didn't think that was the better decision, so decided to go with the 7200 just to have that little bit quicker speed. 4 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. That's also because I wanted to save myself some money. Because apparently on Lenovo's website, you can customize it to have 8 gigabytes of RAM, but the problem is they charge you $160 to have 8 gigabytes. And no, it's not 1 DIMM, it's 2 DIMM. So that's clearly a waste of money, unless you want to give Lenovo your money. Then by all means, you can do that. So that is why I went with the 4 gigabytes. And recently I also purchased a 4 gigabyte stick Samsung, because currently in this, sorry you guys don't see my laptop, in my ThinkPad right now, it sits with a Samsung DDR3, exactly like this one, 1600 Mbps. Yeah, except I'm not sure, when I crack this open later, I'll be able to tell if it's made in Korea or made in China. This stick is made in China. I hear there were not that many differences, but who knows. Anyway, here to talk about my ThinkPad. Well, I got my ThinkPad about, say, 2 weeks ago, and I am satisfied. On a scale of 1 to 10, let's say 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, I'd say it'd be about an 8.5 to a 9. Really, really good, in my opinion. Even though it's not a 10, obviously, but I think it's really good. Maybe even I'm gonna say 9, yeah, for sure. This thing is really good. Okay, size. Let me show you guys how big this thing is. I spent a lot of time looking at reviews online, reading about this ThinkPad, seeing if it would meet all my needs since I'm heading off to college soon. So, as you can see, this is a ruler. Got 1 foot. It's pretty much 1 foot. That's how. That's the length. Let's see the width. Width is about 8 inches. So it's pretty much a piece of paper. 11 by 8 if I want to. Okay, look. Pretty much the size of a piece of paper, with a little bit 1 inch more on there. Not a big deal. Let's see what else to talk about. Well, on the back, I purchased the 9-cell battery. So yes, that does stick out in the back. But okay, let's see how big this is. Maybe these are eighths, what, 16ths? No. These are eighths of an inch, I believe. Oh well. Just know that's less than 1 inch. It's like I don't know, 0.8 something inches that sticks out. Whatever. I don't mind it really, because this thing is really, really portable, super portable. Like, okay, weight is really good. This is lighter than most of the laptops I've ever felt. It's obviously not a MacBook Air or anything, since it has this battery weighing it down a little more, and it's got a non-Ultrabook processor. And this thing's built for durability. I mean, carbon fiber, as they say it. Here, I'll open it up for you guys. I purchased the IPS Screen 12.5-inch Premium HD, which is the IPS Screen. So you have all your viewing angles, so your colors don't distort. If you see this flickering effect, that's only on the camera. It's not in person. And as we all know, ThinkPads can go 180 with their screens. Okay. I purchased the Fingerprint Reader, which is only a $20 extra fee, and I think it was worth it. Only because I think it's really cool. All I have to do is just swipe down, and I'll show you guys how I do it. So there's like this little like slope here, and that's not the part where it reads it, obviously. This is the part where it reads it, the green light. Once that is on, all you have to do is put it on here and slide down, and it recognizes it. Sweet, huh? I like it. Alright. Okay, let's just go with a really quick overview of everything. Okay. One of the few things that I was worried about was keyboard space and the space for my palms to rest upon when I'm typing. Really? Not that big of a deal. I really think it's really comfortable. Like, maybe not too much space, like right here, but definitely I can type easily. I got used to it in like a day. This thing is really good. Trackpad. I don't think I will use this much, because talking to the sales representative at Lenovo, they told me that everybody uses this. My friend calls it the nipple, but it's the track point, which is really handy in my opinion. This is what you do: one hand. This goes on the nipple. This goes on here, or here, or here. So, ta-da! See? I've mastered it pretty much in less than 2 hours on my first day. So, okay, video cut off. Didn't have enough space on my video camera, so continuing. Trackpad, track point, I mean, feels really nice. This is not the maximum brightness, just saying. This is at like 0 brightness. I was on my bed last night. There you go. That's the maximum brightness, 15. It's nice. Let's see, what else can I talk about? It's obviously black. I like it. It's sleek. You have my, if you can't see it, you probably can't see it. Webcam right there. The microphone, there are 2 little holes next to it, I believe. Yeah, it should be next to it. Or there's 1 hole. I don't know. That's where the microphone is. What else? Backlit keyboard. What else? That's low. We have 3 options. High. And the think light. Think light turns off the backlit. I don't know. Really bright. I like using it though. It's really nice. I haven't spilled anything on the keyboard yet, obviously, because I take care of my stuff, but in case you do, you'll know about ThinkPads, spill-proof stuff. Not spill-proof, but spill-resistant. They have 2 holes on each side that take the water and leak it through, so yeah. What else? Okay, keyboard layout. One thing that did bother me was FN and Control. Usually on a standard keyboard you have your Control key here and your FN key here. But I don't know why they flipped it around. It's their thing. But I guess I had to adjust to that, like moving my pinky over whenever I had to do Control Z, Control whatever, Control blah blah blah. But the feel of the keyboard, it's really nice. Like, here, let me open up Notepad, show you my typing. I tend to type pretty quickly and pretty fast, so I tried not to make as many mistakes as possible. But here, hello everyone. Alright. guys hear that sound? Hi. Okay, so pressing down on the keys. Previously I bought a Sony Vaio, and when I pressed down on the keys, you could feel that it was like warping a bit into the computer. Because they didn't have a hard disk drive here, or no, an optical drive. They had a slot loading one, so I could feel warping in this area. But it's not the case in here, since everything's even, everything's nice. I don't know. I like the feel of the keys. I like the space between. I feel like I can type. It's pretty much, it's not that big of a difference, really, from a standard keyboard, like from a computer. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. Alright, continuing. This is your Wi-Fi indicator. I think that's your CPU indicator. That's when you're using it. Oh, you have your mute button here that turns on red when you press it. You have your volume adjustment button. Lower it, higher it. Then you have your microphone, mute, which also just turns on red when you press it. One thing, caps lock does not show that it's on or off through like a little light here, which I'm used to sometimes. But it does show here on your monitor, which is new, because on a desktop I don't have either the green light or that. So I guess this is handy. Okay. I think that should be it. Oh, didn't tell you guys much about the nipple. So, nipple, I guess it's sensitive. It's not that sensitive, but I can get around pretty much like a mouse, almost. I won't say exactly like a mouse, but you'll really, I think most people will be able to get this in less than maybe 2 days, 3 days. This is a left click, if you guys can see. This would be the scrolling. You hold this down and you scroll with this. So, alright, I'll show you something. I'll go on Reddit real quick. Scrolling, watch. I push this down, this cursor comes up, and all you have to do is pull down on your, push down, or pull down, whatever, and push up to scroll. You can also side scroll, which is really neat. Left and right. But since this page doesn't have side scrolling, it's obviously not available. Right click right here. You want to right click on stuff. Let's go to this link. Right click, open a new tab, left click. Ta-da. Yeah, that's sweet. So yeah, I really like this. It's really handy because, like, say you're in bed, you're like leaning against. Nobody likes using this. Honestly, I don't like using this. Even the people at Lenovo, the sales rep, told me they disabled this in like a month and didn't even want to use it. You can disable it in the BIOS when you start up your computer. Also, I found out something in the BIOS as well. You can switch the control and the FN key if you wanted to in the BIOS. It obviously won't switch like the actual name of the key, but the functions of the keys will switch. Okay, let's exit this, shut off my ThinkLight. Battery life, really good battery life. I went to orientation let's say yesterday, for my school, and I brought my laptop just to see how fast the Wi-Fi was in the dorm. Battery life, amazing. I didn't even bring my charger. I drained about, well, I didn't use it much, but I drained about 10%, 15%, and I opened up my laptop, closed it, opened up, like, I used it, let's say, an hour, maybe, an hour and a half. I only drained about 10%. That's great. Great. This thing's great for battery, just saying. Okay. As you can see, this is a hinge, 2 hinges, steel hinges right here. I'll show you how thick this thing is. Let's go to inches again. It's less than an inch thick. This is an inch, it's less than an inch thick. On the back, RAM. That's where your RAM compartment is. You have one already installed if you got the 4 gig, and if you didn't get the 8 gig, you would have another empty space here, which is why I thought, voila. Battery, yes. You see, it sticks up here, but it is made up for by these rubber soles and this rubber sole, so it doesn't stick up when you won't see it stick up like on the laptop like at an angle. You know what they were doing. Yeah. So we have the spill proof, I think. Yeah, this is the where the water comes out if it ever does go through your laptop. And your docking. I don't have a docking station. Too much. Too expensive. I didn't need it anyways. I like the rubber soles. Very grippy. Okay. Let me tell you guys about the ports. I didn't know that many ports came with this. We have a USB 3.0, a VGA, media display, USB 3.0, Wi-Fi turning on and off. I think this is express card slot. No one ever uses that anyways. On the front, see nothing. I see a little like cutout area here so you can open it, but I just open it anywhere really. I guess, I don't know, maybe I don't notice that I use this. Ethernet, you got your always on USB, so you can charge your phone, your iPod, etc, etc. This is your SD card reader. I tried it out, it works, yeah, works nicely. It's push it in and it clicks, push it back in harder and it comes back out. Headphone, audio, microphone jack right there. This is your hard drive bay, I think. Yeah, can't really show you guys, but oh yeah, here. You unscrew this, hard drive comes out. Your HDD. Kensington. I don't need a Kensington. I got a Fingerprint Reader. Alright. So overall, I really think this has been one of my better decisions at choosing a laptop. I really didn't like the Sony Vial that I purchased earlier, like 3 weeks ago, because it was way too big. This is portable. Portable equals college. Bringing it around equals the best. Because honestly, I think it's not okay. I can do this. I can hold this maybe for about a good, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes before getting tired and wanting to let it go. But it's really, really. I don't want to say super light. I'm gonna try to compare this. Okay. I'd say it's about 4 water bottles, maybe 4 filled water bottles. Okay, 4 filled water bottles is about the weight of this thing. Maybe less. I don't know. Okay, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, back. Sorry guys, I have to show you the back. Power cord. It's the power plug area. It's early. I don't know what I'm saying. And you have your little exhaust areas here. Heat to come out. Fan does not run that loud. I don't hear it ever really. So you don't have to worry about giant or loud noises. And I think that should be it. What was included in this box of mine was the power adapter, the power plug, and this laptop, I believe, and some like papers. That's about it. There's nothing else that was included. No fancy gadgets, accessories, you know. Well, the battery came like, it wasn't already placed into the laptop, so you have to place it in yourself. So, thank you guys again for listening to my review, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions whatsoever, ask away. Give me a comment and I'll answer it, because I spent so much time trying to look up information about this laptop, and I even asked like some people online who purchased this laptop. They didn't respond, and I wasn't really happy about that, but in my opinion, I really want to help you guys if you guys are interested in buying this laptop, because I think this thing is pretty boss. Thanks. See ya.